Hi, this is Motoi Ishibashi and Daito Manabe. We are the artists of the particles. So, so first we will show you the video documentation about particles, and after that, we will talk about our background of this project. So, shall we start? This project is aimed to create a new kind of light sculpture in for 3D shapes in the air. So there is about 120 balls on the steel rails, and it's continuously rolling on the rails. And there is a small LEDs and batteries in the balls, so ball is rolling with some lighting patterns. So this is user interface, so the audience can select the lighting patterns. Sound is also generated by the data from the balls. So this is our rail structures. So, and this is the balls. And the biggest point of this system is how to detect the ball position on the rails. Because if we don't know the position of the balls, we can't switch the lighting patterns. So we use IR transmitter and receiver. The ball has a IR receiver, and there is a 16 IR transmitter on the rails. It sends a unique ID to balls repeatedly. So this is a IR transmitter on the rails. Okay, we will talk about the background of this project.
So we work for the same company called Rhizomatiks. I established a design firm called Rhizomatiks in Tokyo 5 years ago. We mainly do website planning, designing, and interactive media stuff. And also support companies around the research and development project. This is one example which we did before. This is an advertising project for Nike. Using shoes as a music instrument. There is a flex sensor and accelerometer sensor inside, and you can make music by flex shoes. And this is commercial video for Nike's new music shoe. I was responsible for the software design and sound design, and the hardware is another guy from Rhizomatiks, Tomoaki Yanagisawa. Okay, let's check a little bit. So you can play the music with these shoes, and this is not fake. This is real. We made real shoes, music instrument shoes for this project. Okay. And we also run an open hacker space called Anchors Lab with funds from Rhizomatiks. Along with client works, we are also active on non-client project. It was okay. So we do a lot of some experimental stuff. I put some phosphorescence paint on face and shoot UV laser. So this is not a client project, just testing. But we have been doing this kind of stuff at this space. And we put a myoelectric sensor on hand and controlling this small ball. Okay, this is we inspired the philosophy of Gunpei Yokoi from Nintendo, and everybody said we're using really high-tech stuff, but not actually. It's not really high-tech. We use the technology, but sometimes use really old technology, but different perspective. And this is a example which we did two years ago. Last year. And this work uses phosphorescence paint and UV laser. We used a sheet with phosphorescence paint, which is available everywhere. You can buy everywhere. And a laser projector we bought at eBay. And we control the laser with a protocol called ILDA, I-L-D-A. And we project a webcam image on phosphorescence sheets, screen from a dark side. Like first we analyze the relationship between the brightness of the light and the time scale. And we able to make this kind of gradation image. This is a process. First, we capture the image from the webcam. Calculating the gradation, and then convert this information to the projection. So projection starting from the darker side. So then there is a gradation image. So we use the laser decay time to create gradation. Okay. And we showed this piece last year at the Ars Electronica festival. So this was a kind of challenge to make a gradation image. And this is another work with not same phosphorescence sheet, but using photochromic sheet. this paint is usually used for security, but we use this for like a paint. Okay, so then we are going to talk about particles. And this project started from the advertisement project. So I'm going to show the presentation keynote for the agency. And this was 2 years ago, and at that time, the Art Plus Com, the installation, kinetic sculpture, using bow for BMW was quite popular. And the agency asked us to do first the same things, but of course we can't do the same thing. So we tried to make another approach for making 3D shape or some 2D image. And we made a lot of plan for make a image. For this is making small robot to make a image. This is also another project, another idea. And one of the similar idea from the particles now is this one, the throwing the lighting ball from the ground and make some 3D shape in the air. So this is the image video. So first, our idea is not using rails, but making throwing machine, like this image. And this was for Shanghai Expo. That's why it was Chinese character. And then we start testing with a real ball. At that time, it was very simple. And then try to, we realized the plan was too expensive and couldn't make it. Then the project was canceled. But we tried to use the same concept by using human. They make a lot of balls. And ask 100 people. And actually, it was for music video. And use this ball which can control from computer by wireless remotely, and make some dance with lighting balls. Then this, we have been tried to make it happen with the current idea, using rails. But it was really hard to sell this idea to the commercial project. So we decided this decided to make it art project by ourselves and try to find grants. And finally, we got grants from the Japanese government. Then try to then have a residency program at Yamaguchi Art Center. And okay, so let's explain about the technical part of
so this is a balls in there is a circuit inside it. It has batteries and microcontrollers and cross-B and 4 LEDs. So so and the middle one, small black part is IR. No, not yeah. That is a IR receiver. It is exactly same as controller for the TV or video. So it receives the rail IDs from the IR transmitter. And this is a IR transmitter. It is an optical fiber, and there is a small scratch on the fibers, so it reflects the IR light from the end of the optical fibers. So it's bright. It's light very bright. And this is whole systems about particles. So there's 3 iMacs, and one is for the GUIs, and one is for sound systems, and one is for the control the gate. So we send the pixel data by the cross-beat wireless modules to all boards. The data is exactly same for all boards. And yeah, there's 4 speakers, and sounds generated by the sound system goes through these 4 speakers.
And so we failed to sell the original idea to a commercial project, but finally another client found the particles, our installation, and asked us to use a TV commercial. And
それはイ
we
メ
saw
ージ
the
すること
TV commercial for Lenovo, the
チャレンジすること
laptop computer company.
クリエイトすること Do 形にしようどんな未来も Do 君はこのマシンで何を生み出す
This is actually not white version, color version.
インテル入ってる
Okay, so we are not sure this is good to use this kind of installation for TV commercial, but we are lucky. At least we have some money to make a next project. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.